You ever have that lightning in a bottle moment? You know, that brilliant idea pops in your head and you just know it could be something amazing if you could just get it out there for the world to see. Well, today we're going to walk through exactly that journey, taking that initial spark and turning it into a real live digital presence with a service called Asan GoLive as our guide.
See, it all starts right here, doesn't it? You've got it, that unique product, that service that could change the game, or just a vision you know people will absolutely love. And then, bam, reality hits. How in the world do you take that awesome idea and actually build it a home online? All of a sudden you're thinking about domains, hosting, design, coding. It's so easy to get completely overwhelmed. And honestly, this is the exact spot where so many great ideas just stop.
But hang on. What if you didn't have to figure all that out by yourself? What if you could have a partner, an expert guide to handle all that technical stuff so you can stay focused on the big picture? Well, that's exactly what a launch partner is for.
And this is Asan GoLive. The whole idea here is refreshingly simple. They're your one-stop shop for getting your idea online. We're not just talking about building a website. We're talking about handling the entire process, from helping you buy your domain name all the way through to the final, fully developed live website. The whole shebang.
So how does something like this actually work? I mean, going from just an idea to a full launch can feel like this huge, mysterious process, but it really isn't, not when you have a solid blueprint to follow. So let's break down that blueprint.
And what's great is how simple they make it. The whole thing boils down to 3 key phases. First up, plan and strategize. This is the foundation, right? Without knowing your brand, your audience, what keywords to target, you're basically building on sand. Then you move into design and build. This is where that strategy starts to look like a real thing, through wireframes and user experience design. And finally, optimize and launch. And this is so much more than just flipping a switch. It's about getting your SEO right so people can actually find you and making sure everything is perfect before that big reveal.
Okay, a process like that sounds pretty comprehensive, but who's it really for? Is this just for big companies, or is it for people just starting out? Let's take a look at who this kind of service is really designed to help. And just look at this list. It's pretty amazing. It doesn't matter if you're a first-time entrepreneur with a new gadget, an influencer trying to build your brand, a local plumber, or even a community leader trying to get the word out. The whole point is that it's adaptable. It's for pretty much anyone with a vision who's ready to finally get it online.
Let's make this real for a second. Think about a local business, like a news bakery. By using this exact 3-step process, they went from being just a brick-and-mortar store to having a professional, SEO-optimized digital storefront. Suddenly, they weren't just relying on people walking by. They were being discovered online by a whole new set of customers. That's a real, tangible result.
Now, of course, handing your baby, your big idea, over to someone else takes a ton of trust. So how can you feel confident that the process is going to be fair, fast, and actually get you what you need? Let's talk about that confidence factor. One of the biggest anxieties when you hire any kind of agency is the fine print, right? The surprise fees. This promise of no hidden charges hits that fear head on. The goal is to be totally transparent from the very beginning. No confusing tech speak, no surprise bills, just straightforward, honest work.
Okay, let's do a little rapid-fire round with the questions you're probably asking yourself right now. First, and most important, how long is this all going to take?
And honestly, the answer is way faster than you might think. We're talking about 7 to 15 working days, from the moment you say go to the moment your site is live. For an entrepreneur, that kind of speed is absolutely crucial to keep the momentum going.
All right, next question. What about all that super technical stuff? Buying a domain name, figuring out hosting. It feels like you need a computer science degree just to get started.
And the answer is a simple, beautiful yes. This really doubles down on that all-in-one promise. They don't just build you the house, they help you find the plot of land and get the mailing address set up too.
Okay, this is a big one. This is a huge roadblock for so many people. What if you have the core idea, but you don't have, anything else? No logo, no brand colors, not even the text for the website?
And again, the answer is no problem at all. It's all handled. This means you can literally show up with just your idea, and they can help you build the entire brand identity around it, the logo, the colors, and even the words that go on the pages.
And that really is the main takeaway here. It's all about taking what feels like a million scattered, complicated steps and pulling them all together into one streamlined, manageable process. The idea, the brand, the website, the launch, all in one place.
So we end right back where we started. but with a totally new outlook. Your idea is there, it's ready. And now you know there's a clear, straightforward path to bring it to life online. The only real question left is, are you ready to take that step?